the citizens of Denver have given hundreds of thousands of dollars. Do you think that the Mormon Church should match the donations that the citizens of Denver give in these machines?
If they're setting it up, why not?
Excellent. Well, you can ask the people in the red hats, but I'm not involved in it, so I can tell you what's really going on instead of lie to you. This is set up by the Mormons. Do you know who I'm talking about when I refer to the Mormons?
Oh, in Utah?
Yeah, those guys. So this is a charity event set up by them. They set it up in December. It's been 6 years here now in Denver. And they asked for donations from the public. The Mormon Church has a $100 billion fund that they call their rainy day fund. Do you think that the Mormons should match the generosity of the citizens of Denver with that fund? I think so too. Have you ever heard anything about the Mormon stance against homosexuals?
Oh yeah, definitely.
The Mormon Church has a very high rate of suicide by their homosexual children. How do you feel about that? Do you feel that this place has identified themselves as being involved in the Mormon Church, or do you think that they're trying to hide that involvement? Excellent. Thank you very much for your time. These boxes here in the red are set up by members of the Mormon Church. Do you know what church I'm referring to when I say that? Have you heard of the Mormons before? Yeah. Do you understand the Mormon stance on LGBT issues? Are you aware of those at this point? So, aside from that, these are set up by the Mormon Church to solicit donations from the citizens of Denver. Over the years, they've set it up for about 6 years now. They've raised millions and millions of dollars. Do you think that the Mormon Church should match the donations of the citizens of Denver?
What do you mean by match the donations?
Well, they take all the money. They say they take all the money, which might be, let's say, $3 million, and they give it to all the people sort of around, depending on what a person chooses as they put money into these machines. But the only cost to the Mormon Church is the running of the machines themselves. Do you think that the Mormon Church has a $100 billion fund that they call their rainy day fund? Do you think that the Mormon Church can donate a matching equivalent amount to the Denver citizens or the Denver homeless people than the Denver citizens have as a show of good faith?
I mean, yeah, if they have that much money to do so. Like,
if they have $100 billion, you think that they can match the generosity of the city? I thank you very much for your time. Yeah. I'm doing interviews for YouTube about what the Mormons are doing here. Do you have about 5 minutes? Sorry? I can explain it to you. Do you have about 5 minutes that we can talk for YouTube? Right.
Sorry, no.
Let me know if you change your mind. Thank you for considering it. Thank you.
Are you guys pro or against?
I am a Mormon,
Okay.
and I think that the Mormons should match the generosity. I believe asking for donations to give to homeless people is good. I'm pro that. I believe the Mormon people show a disrespect to their gay children. I'm against that. So it's a complicated answer to your question.
Yeah,
We
we're both
used to be
both
Mormons.
ex-Mormons.
Excellent. I was raised. I'm a sixth generation. My son there is not a Mormon. So we broke the chain, and I advise all Mormons to as well.
Yeah, that's cool. That's what we do.
So this is a Mormon event, and they've been gathering for about 6 years, and they have a fund of about $100 billion gathered from tithing, and they don't use that fund to match the generosity of the citizens of Denver. Do you think that the Mormon Church can afford to match the generosity of the citizens of Denver?
I mean, they can afford to. They can afford to for sure. Yeah.
Do you think they are morally obligated to?
I mean, I'm not religious. I don't believe
I
in
know,
God.
I'm like, I don't know about moral obligations.
Yeah, I think
I
morality.
wish they would, if that means anything.
You wish that the Mormon Church would match the generosity of that they find here in the city of Denver?
I think it would be nice. Like, I think a charity's always nice in many aspects.
They should. I think so, yeah. But like morally, I think from my perspective, like moral, like we're all just animals on a dot in the middle of space.
Mm-hmm.
What is morality? Morality is subjective. In my opinion, I think they should. From my own subjective morality, yes.
I appreciate what you've given me so far, and I'd really like to continue that conversation with
Yes,
you.
sorry.
Check out my YouTube. My name's Mitchell. I'm an ex-Mormon. This is set up by the Mormons. What they are is like vending machines where you put money in and you choose something, and then they buy that thing and they give it to homeless people. Okay. Like a goat or a coat or a blanket. These have been set up for about 6 years. They generally gather in the hundreds of thousands of dollars during this season. The Mormon Church has a $100 billion fund that they're calling a rainy day fund. Do you think that the Mormon Church should match the generosity of the citizens of Denver? Whatever we donate, the Mormon Church should match out of that fund?
I think it's important to not hoard things and keep things in circulation. And like when you're in a position to help others, I think the most important thing is doing that.
Excellent. What would you do with $100 billion? Would you buy
Where to
Twitter?
start?
Would buying your favorite sports team be part of it?
I guess it's what you're trying to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're trying to invest it because it's your job and it's what you're working on, like I get that. If it's donated funds, like I was on the board of a nonprofit. Like we strongly believed in helping people we could and doing what we needed to help those people.
If that nonprofit had $100 billion, would they sit on it?
We were helping 10,000 kids in foster care in Iowa.
Would $100 billion help with that?
No, you could just send every kid to college. You could do so much. Like, yeah.
Another subject. Have you heard about the Mormons' relationship with the LGBTQ community?
Somewhat. I've heard about the $100 billion.
You had heard about it?
Yeah.
As a Mormon, I'm keenly aware that the suicide rate of non-straight Mormon youth is very high. It comes from some of their aggressive teachings about that. How do you feel about the idea that organized religion is raising the suicide rate of our homosexual neighbors?
I think it's important to love people for who they are. Like every day. Like I think that's a good motto to live by. Have grace for people and love them for who they are.
This is set up by the Mormons. Do you know who I'm talking about when I say that?
The LDS, yeah.
That's right.
I heard of them.
Excellent. So they set these up so far. This is the sixth year they've been doing it. And they asked for donations from the citizens of Denver to help with sort of the homeless population around us, also some other things. Over the years, they've gathered millions of dollars for charity. The Mormon Church has a $100 billion fund that they call their rainy day fund. Do you think that the Mormon Church would be charitable if they were to match the donations of the citizens of Denver with that rainy day fund?
I don't know what that rainy day. It doesn't look very rainy out today, so I don't know what that's for.
Do you think that some
I'm
homeless...
not gonna pocket watch them.
Cool.
Yeah.
Have you heard about their relationship with the homosexual community?
No, I have not.
You've not heard about any of the relationship the Mormons have with the homosexuals?
No, I have not.
Cool. Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello, sir. Hello there, sir. Hello. Do you have about 5 minutes so we can talk about this? You're not speaking with anyone? Can you speak with me for about 5 minutes for the... Hello there, sir. Hello. Hello there, sir. Can I talk to you about the limits of your private property here? Can we talk business, please? I would like to talk to you as your security officer. I know I would like to really define the line between you and I so that you and I both know that we're clear about it. On that side of what, sir? Is this the literal line? This is it. Excellent. I think I understand. I think you'll see me respecting that line. Excellent. Can we talk about this corner here?
We're doing something for the homeless, man. So.
Can we talk about the lines over here, please? Please join me, please.
Good. Line all the way down.
Yeah. So this line? No, I don't. I'm literally asking you for clarification, so please join me. Is it this line? Sir, is it this line? Or is it this line? Which line, sir? I do. I'm literally only asking. Excellent. My apologies, sir. I'm literally asking specifically for clarification from you. Excellent. That's what I suspected. I hope that you'll see that I am respecting that line.
Okay.
Good luck with your job, sir. Hello there. I'm not. It's fake. Do you have about 5 minutes so we can talk about what the Mormons are doing here today?
Oh, that's so sweet.
Let me know if you've got 5 minutes. Yeah. Hello, sir. Hello. What's your name? My name is Mitchell. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to this man. Hello. Are you in charge of this tonight? Who is? Can you direct me to the person who is, sir? Why not? Why not? Do you have a good answer to why not, sir? How many of your grandchildren are gay, sir? Sir, do you have any gay grandchildren? Sir, do you know how large the Mormon Rainy Day Fund is? Can you give me an accurate number? Hello there. Can we talk for 5 minutes about what the Mormons are doing here today? Let me know if you change your mind. Hello there. Do you have about 5 minutes that we can talk for YouTube about what the Mormons are doing here today? You don't have 5 minutes?
No, I'm not going to be interviewed. Sorry.
You are being interviewed. Do you love the gays or do you hate the gays? What do you mean? What do you mean, sir? Are you a Mormon? Hello there. Do you have about 5 minutes that we can talk about what the Mormons are doing here today? Sir, do you think I should be prevented by the law from doing what I'm doing here today? Or do you think that I'm well within my First Amendment rights, sir? Hello there. Hello there. Do you have about 5 minutes that we can talk about what the Mormons are doing here today? Hello there. Do you have about 5 minutes that I can interview you for YouTube? Hello. I'm doing interviews for YouTube about what the Mormons are doing here today. Can I talk to you for about 5 minutes? Excellent. Have you heard of the Mormon Church? Are you very familiar with them? Heard in passing, or do you know many Mormons yourself?
Yes.
Cool. So they have set up these machines here to solicit donations from the citizens of Denver. They've been doing it for about 6 years, and they've raised many millions of dollars. Additionally, the Mormon Church has a $100 billion rainy day fund. Do you think that it would be morally right for the Mormon Church to match the donations of the public?
To match the donations?
To match the donations? Excellent. They haven't yet, even though I've been asking for a number of years for them to please match the generosity of the citizens of Denver, and they haven't. On another, if you would like to talk about sort of their ability and their moral obligation to do that, I'd like to hear about that.
I mean, they should, but they don't have to.
They don't have to. In the same way that people that pass by don't have to give to charity either.
Exactly.
Have you heard about the way that the Mormon Church treats its LGBT youth? They have one of the highest suicide rates out of the children, the not adults in the American country. The LGBT Mormons are killing themselves at a very high rate. Do you think that organized religion can cause that effect, or do you think that it must be some other thing?
I think when your family is placing that type of pressure on you, regardless if it's religion or not, then definitely that will cause that. If their churches are family or whatever, but usually Mormons, they're a pretty big family orientated.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have a family that you're really dependent on, that is exiling you or making you feel like you're not a part of the family or something, then sure, yeah, I can see how that would drive someone to want to hurt themselves or something like that.
Thank you very much for your time.
Sure.
And if you would like to help them gather donations, I do.
Pass.
Thank you very much for your time. If you find that I've misused your words on YouTube, let me know. I'll take it down.
Oh, I don't care. You can copy my words all you guys want and take my words out of context. They'll be just like CNN or MSNBC.
Sounds good. I will, because then it'll make my argument much better.
There you go.
Enjoy your day. You guys don't seem too busy right now. Do you have about 5 minutes? For YouTube? Hello there. Do you have about 5 minutes so we can talk about what the Mormons are doing here today? Hello. I appreciate your rethinking this.
Well, I didn't know what you were talking about.
I respect that you went and found out for yourself.
Yeah, now I see.
My name's Mitch. My YouTube channel, you can search me. I'm a Pastafarian street preacher. That's how you can find me on YouTube.
Cool.
When you went and investigated what they were doing here today, at any time did they identify you as members of the Mormon Church?
No.
Or the Church of Latter-day Saints? Do you think that they're hiding that by not identifying that all of the volunteers are missions for the Mormon Church?
Yeah, because it's in really small print on the thing.
Why would someone put something in small print except to obfuscate? Do you have a reason? Can you think of a reason for that?
I think it would be to not get bad publicity, not put a bad taste in someone's mouth.
The Mormon Church has a $100 billion fund that they call a rainy day fund. Do you think that they can, with that fund, match the generosity of the Denver citizens?
Yes.
Do you think that there's a moral obligation for them to?
Yes.
Have you heard, I appreciate your answers, another subject. Have you heard about the relationship that the Mormon Church has with their homosexual members?
Yeah.
Would you be surprised to learn that Mormon, not straight children have the highest rate of suicide in the country?
No. Unfortunately.
Do you know many Mormons?
A few.
Excellent.
I'm living in Utah right now, so
Excellent, excellent. I lived in Utah for a while. My son, in fact, was born in St. George. My people come from there. I'm sixth generation Mormon. There are things I learned about the Mormon Church as I came out of it that surprised me. A lot of Mormons were surprised about the $100 billion thing.
Yeah.
Does the Mormon Church owe an apology to the LGBT community for supporting Prop 8 in California?
I think so.
Excellent.
I'm from California.
Excellent,
And then I
excellent.
moved to Utah.
Do you recall when Prop 8 was happening,
Yeah,
that the Mormon
they're
Church was...
against it. Yeah.
They've come out recently and supported the equality in marriage, a thing that just passed through Congress. Do you think that that's enough of an apology, or should it be more formalized?
I feel like it was not really an acceptance. It was more of just like a, we have to do this, you know? Because if it was an acceptance, it would be, there'd be a like change in doctrine, and there hasn't been. So I think it was just like everyone's doing it, so we have to make a statement about it, but it's not real.
So you think it was more protecting and PR instead of a genuine change?
Yeah.
Excellent. I thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you very much. Are you going to watch the video I post? Are you going to watch it? Hello there, sir. Are you going to watch what I post? Are you interested in what I'm going to post, or are you going to ignore me? When is ignorance a good choice? Hey, come here, I'd like to talk to you for 5 minutes. You're reacting to me, do you agree? We're involved in a conversation. This is so far your input. Hello there. Hello. Hello. Well, let's talk about it. I'd like to give my side. I would like to talk about it. Hello. If you would invite him over, we can have a three-way conversation about what's going on. I'm leaving. Do you have 5 minutes now that I'm going? Now that you know the opposition is over, do you have 5 minutes to talk plainly about what's going on here, sir? Are you still afraid? Are you still afraid to give your opinions to cameras? Are you still afraid to go on record on what you're doing here today? Does fear still control your life, sir? Fear of punishment by your blood god? Hello, sir. Have things developed?
You can't be yelling across here at these people.
You know I can.
Okay, my next move is I call the police.
My next move is I go fuck yourself. You know that I can. The First Amendment allows me to, and you know it. Calling the police is you bad at your job, you dumb shit. You're such a stupid moron. You fucking idiot. Does it? Because I can tell that you're one. Are you or are you not? Is what I'm doing illegal, sir? Yeah, you're a dumb shit. Is what I'm doing illegal, sir? At what point did I break the law? At what point did I break the law? At what point did I break the law? I was wrapping up. What? I'm talking to you about it, dipshit. Do you do your job or don't you, you dumb fuck? Hello, sir. I'd like to talk to you. Do you have about 5 minutes? Hello, sir. Let's talk. No? Why? Are you afraid? Are you afraid that I'll call you a dipshit? Are you afraid that people will use coarse language and your virgin ears can't handle it? Let's talk. Hello there. Can I talk to you for about 5 minutes?
I'm late.
Let me know if you change your mind. What law have I broken, sir? Let's go. Hello there. Can I talk to you for about 5 minutes about what the Mormons are doing here today? Let me know if you change your mind.